Hello, and welcome to Terrier News. I'm Catherine Barron.
And I'm Samantha Gambino. Catherine has the latest on what's been going on around the world this week.
This past week in Washington was a very busy one. Jared Kushner visited Iraq. Ivanka Trump called for equal pay for women. President Trump met and praised the Egyptian president. All the while, the battle in passing Neil Gorsuch as the next Supreme Court justice continued in Congress. With almost all of the Democrats vowing to vote against Gorsuch, the Republicans are prepared to go nuclear. By changing the rules of the game, the Republicans would only need 51 votes, not the majority 60, which is still the rule. In addition, strong criticism has been raised about President Trump's public support of Fox host Bill O'Reilly. Allegations surfaced about supposed financial settlements Fox Broadcasting made to settle confidential sexual allegations about O'Reilly. Since then, recent allegations came to the surface. Over half of the advertisers on Fox's top-rated show, The O'Reilly Factor, have left.
In St. Petersburg, Russia, earlier this week, there was a deadly terror attack in the metro system. The death toll is said to be currently at 11 and is expected to rise. According to the Russian Investigative Committee, the suicide bomber was Akbarjan Jilalov, who was 22 years old. Another bomb was found later on Monday in another train station nearby, but was deactivated before it went off. This happened while Russian President Vladimir Putin was still in St. Petersburg campaigning for his next election.
This Saturday marks the 19th annual Eileen C. Dugan Memorial 5K at Brooklyn Bridge Park. This 3-mile race commemorates Eileen Dugan, former New York State Assemblywoman who represented the area well from 1980 to 1996, when she passed away at the age of 51 due to breast cancer. Her brother was the former president of St. Francis College, the late Brendan Dugan. To register, go to the SFC homepage.
This coming Monday, the annual Delaney Speech Contest will take place in the Callahan Center starting at 3 p.m. The contest will offer a first-place prize of $500, a second-place prize of $400, and a third-place prize of $300. Each student entered in the contest must speak for 3 to 4 minutes extemporaneously. The sign-up sheet is on the door of room 7316A.
Now to Kara Fasaro and Charles Body with the latest entertainment news.
Thanks, ladies. Pepsi recently put out a new commercial featuring Kendall Jenner joining a protest and offering a Pepsi can to a cop as a symbolic peace offering, and the internet is going crazy over it. After backlash over the commercial, people are saying that it's insensitive given the current political and racial situation. Pepsi has since removed the commercial from being aired and has responded in short by saying they were trying to express a global message of unity, peace, and understanding. They apologized and did not intend to make light of any serious issue. They also apologized to Kendall Jenner for putting her in this position. Madonna has spoken up about the ad and is throwing major shade at Pepsi Company. She Instagrammed a part of the commercial and captioned it with her pointing out that her Pepsi commercial was also pulled 30 years ago for kissing a black saint, #ironic. Madonna also Instagrammed a picture of herself walking down the street with a crisp Coca-Cola in hand. I guess it's safe to say that Madonna is Team Coca-Cola.
This year will be the 26th annual MTV Movie and TV's Awards Show. Actor and comedian Adam Devine was chosen to be the host of the awards. Devine is most notably known for his role as Bumper in Pitch Perfect. He is very excited to host the show, and when asked about it, he said, "I feel like I am the biggest movie and television star together as one." Will Smith might have something to say about that, but they didn't ask him to host. They asked me. So who's the bigger star? It's him, but I'm doing my best with what I have. It'll be the first time that the show will be giving out awards for both movies and television, as it used to be the MTV Movie Awards for the past 25 years. The nominations will be announced later today, and the show will take place on Sunday, May 7th at 8 p.m. on MTV. That's all for entertainment. Back to you, ladies.
Thanks, you two. Now to Danielle Francavilla with the newest club update.
Thanks, ladies. The Radio Club is still in its infancy, so we need students like you to get it off the ground. The Radio Club offers hands-on experience to students with a desire to learn more about the radio industry. Professor Brian Gregory, who advises the club, has 14 years of experience as an audio engineer and aids students in learning the ins and outs of audio equipment. Students are given the opportunity to use their creativity, developing and producing their own shows. If this interests you, be sure to contact us at our email in the description below. We look forward to speaking with you. That's all for this week's Campus Club updates. Back to you.
Thanks, Danielle. Up next is Matt Conklin with the sports update.
Thank you, ladies. MLB opening day has finally arrived, and your New York Mets have the all-time greatest record on opening day. They kept with tradition on Monday with a strong showing against Atlanta. Lucas Duda with a big 3-run double and Curtis Granderson's sac fly contributed to the amazing scoring outbreak. And Noah Syndergaard, Thor, silenced the Braves over 6 scoreless innings. Your final score from Flushing is 6-0 Mets. The Mets' opening day record is now 36-20, a winning percentage of .643, which is an MLB all-time best. The rest of the season notwithstanding, Game 1 of 162 certainly favors the Mets. Game 2 will feature Jacob deGrom squaring off against former beloved Met, Big Sexy Bartolo Colon on Wednesday. And the Yankees were in action on Sunday for Game 1 of 162 against the Rays down in Tampa. And Masahiro Tanaka, who only gave up 2 runs all spring, imploded early against the Rays lineup. Tanaka surrendered 7 earned runs in just 2.2 innings, and although the Yankees offense had runners on base throughout the contest, they couldn't get that big run home. Your final score in that matchup is 7-3 Rays. The Yankees bounced back with CC Sabathia on the mound on Tuesday, who shut down the Rays over 5 innings of work in his season debut. Backed by home runs from Ronald Torreyes and Chase Headley, the Bombers blanked Tampa 5-0. And an interesting story out of Williamsburg, Virginia, as our own Luis Porto of SFC Track and Field set a new Terriers record for the 5,000-meter run at 14 minutes, 55 seconds. The Terriers returned to the track on April 8th at the College of New Jersey. Okay, that's it for sports. Back to you.
Thank you, Matt. And thank you for joining us this week on Terrier News. I'm Samantha Gambino.
I'm Catherine Barron. Join us next week and make sure to add us on all of our social media sites at SFC Terrier TV. Thank you and good night.